Hey y'all, hey, I am, of course, as you can see, having lunch, and I went over to Rap Shack 162 in South Holland. While I'm over there, I'm going to explain, but I got one of their teas. As you can see, I started drinking it already. It's strawberry tea. It is very, very sweet. When I drink tea, I don't really expect for it to be, I guess, unless it's like southern sweet tea. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's like corn syrup sweet, not, so it's like they probably used like the syrup, snowball syrup or something to sweeten it. I don't know, but it's very, very sweet. I could be wrong, but I'm a 90s kid from Chicago, so I can handle it. And so I got a corned beef melt. Let me show you the inside of it. It looks pretty good. And it's on a panini. Is that how you say that? Grilled. Let's taste it. It's good, simple. Decent. Let me take my seatbelt off. So, the corned beef is good. I love a good corned beef sandwich, and they chose a good beef to go with. Let me just taste the beef. Yeah, it's nice. It's good warmed. I love mustard, but there's a certain type of mustard I do like on my corned beef. I don't know if they use that one. They put American cheese at the bottom. And I guess mayo at the top with mustard. Of course, I would love like a white cheese, maybe a Swiss, but that's just my preference. When I try something for the first time, I try to get it how they serve it. So the bread is good. I'm a bread fanatic. I love bread. I gotta stay away from it, but I love it. As far as their price point, I really don't know how I feel about it. I think it's like $11.75. I'm not certain like what standard prices are nowadays because of inflation and everything is expensive. So I don't know what to say about the price points. Do what you can, You just have to budget and do things how you can do them. And find ways to make things work for you. Everybody probably can't spend $11.75 on a sandwich right now. I totally get that. I can barely spend $11.75 on a sandwich right now. But I left my office in Munster. This place is in South Holland. If you travel like the South suburban area and Northwest Indiana, they're not that far. But there's a little distance for lunch. I was actually out looking at locations because, I went to Park Forest and then I went over to South Holland. So since I was in South Holland, I said, let me go, because I want to try this place. So I'm like, let me go over there and grab, initially I said a wrap, but corned beef is one of my favorites. But, so I looked at 2 places to move my office to next year, or my work area, workspace. My lease is up at the end of March. And so I'm like, that time is going to come fast. So I need to get on top of it. But I don't want to rent anymore. I want to own. Wherever my office is, I want to purchase. So I've been thinking about doing like a house and changing it into a workspace. Make it like a writing center, and, you know, do my studio and my podcast room. All of that fun stuff that I do. And so I've been trying to find something. I've been looking at houses to see if I can buy a house and kind of convert it into like this cool workspace. This kind of like a sanctuary that I can create a vibe in, to make people comfortable with coming and telling their stories and doing storytelling in a place that I'm comfortable working in. And so I keep throwing these little desires to heaven. And I told my mom, and I'm talking, I was like, man, I would love a place that's kind of on a hill. Sure enough, I'm looking today, just looking, because I haven't found anything. I don't have an agent. But I was looking, and sure enough, a house on the hill popped up. And I was like, wow, I gotta go look at this. I gotta go see it. So I drove over there to see it. And then I drove over to South Holland to see another house. I don't really know where I want to be. But that's one reason why I guess I should be working with an agent. But then at the same time, I kind of want it to happen organically. So that's one reason why I don't want to work with an agent, if that makes sense. So I guess I just want to I'm looking and feeling different environments and filling it all out for myself, so that I can make a decision based off of a multitude of feelings and visions and ideas, without having someone's contrived notions of what they think something is based on their selling points, because that will frustrate me. I like authenticity from people, and if you're going to hear my vision and what I desire to do and what I'm going to invest in, you have to be able to see things from a perspective of which, like, you have to be able to see my vision if I explain it to you. And I feel like a lot of real estate agents are salespeople, so they really don't see your vision. They see an opportunity to sell something. And many, not all, many. So I guess I'm gonna just stay clear of that for a little while until I figure out what it is that I want. And I've been looking and looking, so we'll see. We will see. But come April, I gotta go. I was telling my mom my business may be homeless for a little while until I find something. But I'll be okay. I got another office in Chicago, so I'll be good. I may just have to get a storage. But back to what's important. I'm gonna go for 10 minutes. And I'm almost at that. I was able to give you all a little chat like old times. I'm only gonna eat half of this sandwich because it's a lot of meat. But I don't know if y'all had an opportunity to if you follow me on any of my platforms other than YouTube. But I have a white paper out right now. So if you go to my One Purpose magazine page, you can find it. On my One Purpose page on Instagram, you can find it. But it's a white paper on domestic violence. So if you're into reading and enlightening yourself about those things, go ahead and read the white paper. I think you'll find it interesting. But until next time, and the next try, the next eat, I'll holler at you. Bye-bye.